Before I show you guys what I got, let me tell you guys a quick story. So yesterday, and this was really unexpected, even before I got what I'm going to show you guys. I was doing a nostalgia like flashback video for my old HTC Deluxe. It's called the Deluxe in the rest of the world. In Japan, it was called the HTC J Butterfly, and of course in the US it was called the Droid Bionic. This phone right here. Why was I showing this phone? Because this phone, this small little phone, let's compare it to my Note 10 right here. I still use this as a media player, and not only is it a good media player, but as you can see here up top, it still has a headphone jack. Okay, and with that headphone jack, this HTC Droid Deluxe or HTC Droid Bionic. So this phone was one of the first phones to come with Beats audio, and not that that's a good thing, but with that Beats audio, it was this phone, the phone before this, the HTC Resound that was on Verizon, and then this one, the Droid DNA or the Droid Deluxe. This was the second phone to have Beats audio, and with that, because I think HTC was one of the first companies to take audio listening seriously with their phones. So this phone, way before the HTC One M8 with their boom sound, and it had the two speakers in the front. Not that this had a speaker in the front, but it was one of HTC's first phones to have a DAC and a 2.5 or a 2.5 volt amp to power more high-end headphones through the headphone jack. And that's why I bring this up, because with that out of the way, you guys are probably you guys already might guess where I'm going with on this. So besides HTC, guess who else is and they still do, well, not HTC, I don't know about HTC no more, but I know the new Sony One phone they're just releasing now. The new Sony phone, they brought back the headphone jack, and of course your LG phones has always kept their headphones. That's the one thing I love about LG phones. I mean, look at the new, what is it now, the V60. So this is the V35 ThinQ. It was here in the United States an AT&T exclusive. There were rumors that AT&T didn't want the G7 because it had a notch and other things like that. So LG made the V35. Now the V35 is like half a step up from the V40, in between the V30 and the V40. But this V35 has the same specs as the V40 and the G7 that came, the G7 that came before it and the V40 that came after it. And see here, you have this AT&T branding right here, because it did come from AT&T. And I was looking for another phone for not just for video, for listening to my MP3 files, but to use my wired headphones that I still have and that I still want to enjoy, because as you guys know, Samsung removed their headphone jack. So now all you get is the from the Note 9, starting with the Note 10 and 10 Plus, they removed the headphone jack. So I really do miss that headphone jack. Some of you guys might not. You're all into the wireless thing now. But I still have certain headphones that I like listening to when I'm at home. You know, that I couldn't before because of the Note. So then I found my HTC Deluxe, and then I said to myself, you know what, I'm gonna get another one, because the HTC Deluxe, it is a good phone. It still is a good phone for listening, as you guys will see in my nostalgia HTC Deluxe video, Droid Bionic or Droid DNA. But what LG had going for them when I had my V20 and V10 is it had good audio recording. And this is going to come in really handy now, because number one, it's going to be my main music player when I'm at home. It's probably going to be my second camera, because my Panasonic G85 that I'm filming with or shooting with right now, videotaping with, the lens that came with it, the kit lens. This is the kit lens that came with my camera. Every time I try to attach it to my camera, or attach it, install it onto my camera, I keep getting an error message saying lens failed to attach properly. Please check your connection, or something like that. And I looked on all the forums, I googled it and read all these forums and everything. Some say to clean the contacts for both your lens, these gold contacts right here, and also the ones on the camera, and then to check if the screws, they have regular small little screws right there. I don't know if you guys can see them, these small little screws right here and here. They're I tried everything, cleaning the lens, cleaning the contacts, checking the screws if they were loose, nothing. I still kept getting that error message. So now that I'm gonna have to probably send that in to get it replaced. And so the lens that I'm using right now, which is not ideal, because when I'm using this lens right now, the one that I'm videotaping with right now, is the lens that came with my Yi M1 camera that I also reviewed on this channel. And it's a good lens, but I'm missing some of the stuff that the G Vario lens had. Like, the G Vario lens had a better zoom. It was a stabilized lens, so it focused a lot faster, and it would show more stuff on my display. And that's why I'm lucky that I did order this. And at the time I wasn't thinking of ordering this phone, but then I said, why not? What the heck? Not only will I have a good, DAP, digital audio player. If you can look online or watch all the reviews on YouTube saying how the V series of phones and some of the new G phones from LG, they have that built-in DAC, which rivals like your $300-400 and $500 on up more expensive digital audio players. As a matter of fact, I think Juan Baganel on his YouTube channel, he was comparing it with like a $1,000 FIO digital audio player, and the V30, I think it was the V30 or the V20, did real well compared with that digital audio player. So enough talk, let's just unbox it. So here it is, V35 ThinQ. You have the AT&T branding right there. You got your serial numbers right here. I'm not sure if that thing is focusing. And here in the bottom is what you get in the box. And like I said, I'm not knowing if this is... So here on the bottom is what you get in the box. So you can pause that and read it for yourself. Up top is the LG branding and logo. See, the camera that I'm using right now, the lens is very slow to focus. So here up top is the LG Life's Good, and on the bottom is you have all your features like DTX sound, stereo, Meridian, I think that's MOA, Meridian audio, Qualcomm Snapdragon. So let's just open it up. $296 I think was the total that I paid. $296, and that's with shipping and handling. And this is a brand new unit. I was gonna get a used one, but I said, you know what, I'm just gonna get a brand new one. So here we go. Let's cut this tape. There we go. And let's see what we get in the box. Okay. All right. Up top here, it looks like you get a nice little microfiber cloth. That's pretty cool. And up top is the phone itself. We'll look at that later. But here is it can wait. Distracted driving is never okay. And I believe on AT&T or here in the US, at least at the time of launch, it only came in Aurora Black, and then later on it came with like I think a titanium silver or something like that. So up top here you get a quick start guide and something about our promise. I think that's with yeah, LG has guarantees this phone for a year and then an extra year, so 2 years total, and then some stuff with AT&T security, whatever. And let's see over here, try not to break this, is your the SIM card eject tool, which I'm probably not going to use because I have my Note 10. I'm just going to use this mainly, like I said, as my second camera and as my main media player for you know, or a digital audio player. So let's just put all those stuff aside. Here's your power brick. I believe this is fast charge 3.0 or faster, something like that. And then here is our USB-C to USB-A cord right there. And on the bottom, nope, nothing else. So let's look at the phone. Let's see. So if you guys get one of these phones, make sure you register it through LG and get that 2-year warranty. So here it is. This is the Aurora Black color. I have seen in certain videos and pictures, depending on the light, it could have a bluish look and even a purplish look. Okay. So there it is. This has quick specs. So like I said, this has the same specs as the V40 that came after it. It has a Snapdragon 845 chipset. The V30 had the 835. So this is only one chipset below my Note 10 right here. This has a Snapdragon 855. 12 gigs of RAM. This has 6 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage with expandable memory, 128 gigs of storage with expandable memory. The HTC Deluxe, or the HTC Droid Bionic, whatever, or Droid DNA. Why do I keep saying Bionic? Bionic was one of my first Android phones, the Droid Bionic. This had 16 gigs of RAM with no expandable storage. So again, what sets LG apart from almost everybody else is that they're the only one of the few, maybe LG and the new Sony phones are the ones that are still having the headphone jack, as you can see right there. And that headphone jack also has a very nice quad deck from ESS or Saber Electronics, something like that. And I believe they were, when I had my V20, they were tuned by Bang & Olufsen. They had a deal with Bang & Olufsen. And I remember when I got my V20, it came with a, like I got a free, but you had to order it, your Bang & Olufsen BeoPlay H3 headphones that are worth like $150. Okay, I wanted to change my lighting up a bit. But yeah, okay, so this did not come. See, now you can see in certain lighting situations how sometimes it'll have a bluish tint. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so the unlocked version, I guess, does not come with headphones, but the ones that you get with AT&T or Cricket Mobile or something like that, I think they do come with headphones. But hey, if you get them through AT&T, they're gonna cost you more than $300. So I never really use most of the headphones that come with my smartphones, except for the AKGs that were like a free offer from the Note 8, I guess it was, or Note 9. And where are those? And see over here, these are the Bang & Olufsen H3 headphones that was like a gift, free gift that you got with the V20. And yeah, these are the ones that these are one of the few headphones that I would use that came with my smartphone. And like I said, these were a $150 pair of earbuds that was a special offer for early buyers of the V20 when the V20 was first released. So yeah, LG is so bad at marketing their phones. That's why they're not selling as well, and they're not like in the public spotlight like Samsung and Apple, because they don't really, their TVs they do real well. Their OLED TVs, they're like, if you're looking for an OLED TV, most people are gonna say get an LG. But as far as their smartphones go, not too many people think of LG smartphones. And because of that, because not too many people know or think of LG smartphones, their phones depreciate with time. So when this V35 first came out on AT&T, it was like $900. And now brand new, I got it for $296.30 with shipping and handling. And it's a super thin phone, a lot thinner than my Note 10. Even with the case off, I could show you guys that later on. It's a lot thinner. And like I said, it has a 6-inch screen. This has a 6.9-inch screen. They both have quad, what is it? Quad HD or 2K resolution, 2840 by 1440, 2860 by 1440, something like that. I'll put the specs up later on. And here's my Droid Bionic, or why do I keep saying Bionic? So here's my HTC Deluxe Droid DNA on Verizon, Droid Deluxe in the rest of the world. So yeah, that is it. And still a great phone. It still has pretty much top rated specs for 2020. Is it still good enough to use in 2020? Yes, it is, but I'm not going to use it as my main phone. This is, like I said, it's going to be my digital audio player and my second camera. So when this phone first came out on AT&T, it was a $900 phone, and now you can get it for just under $300, brand spanking new. And you still, if you go through LG, you can get that 2-year warranty. So I think that's an outstanding value, even right now, especially right now in 2020, when most of your flagships are over $1,000. This can still compete with the flagships. I mean, like I said, it's one generation, one platform down from the newest smartphones or latest flagships. Like I said, the Samsung is a Snapdragon 855. This is an 845. It still has pretty good amount of RAM, 6 gigs of RAM. This has 12, I know, but most of your other phones are right around there, 6 gigabytes of RAM, at least on the Android side. So LG, with not marketing their phones properly and their phones depreciating in value or price over time, I'm gonna call this the V35 ThinQ, not ThinQ, but ThinQ, LG. So LG V35 ThinQ. So that is it. I've wasted enough of you guys' time. Stay tuned for my complete video review, or my usage, video, audio, pictures, all of that and more. So if you guys are still here, I appreciate it. Thank you guys all for watching. Take care, and we'll see you soon for more videos. Have a great day.